All right, it's Monday, April 13th. Green Day today, up $1.80. I did not trade 10 shares at all today because, um, well, I just, out of the gates, I was looking at ICD and it was moving. It looked like it had the potential to move quite a bit. And so I kind of sized down to 5 shares, which was, in hindsight, kind of dumb. But just because at some point you gotta go in with 10 because you're gonna eventually go to 100 and then 1,000. So you gotta just man up at some point. But I just felt more comfortable doing that, so I traded a couple 5 share trades, and then I sized down to just 1 share because I at that point had a day and a good green day going, and I didn't want to screw it up. So anyway, the first trade here I got in at 891, which was a little high on this first candle. Um, Thinkorswim did do the whole slightly delayed uh, notification that I actually got filled, but it wasn't too bad, I don't think. And then I kind of bulked down here and didn't add down at the 25 area. I just hesitated, and then it bounced back up and kind of took off from there. So anyway, I just got out at 91. I just kind of at that point just didn't want to take a loss. So sorry, I got out at 905. So it was like a 14-cent winner with 5 shares. So it was a decent trade. Would have been nicer had I actually added down here at the bottom like I wanted to. But I don't know, maybe I would have played it differently had I done that. So who knows? Here there was a nice little pullback. Got filled at 876. Oh, actually, yeah. So this is I wanted to go over this. So this is interesting. So on this green candle right here at 647, it looked like it was going to halt. It was about to. It was doing the whole like pinned at one price and a bunch of orders were going through. And then all of a sudden, since the minute changed, the halt let loose and this dropped down. And that's where I got in here because I was like, that's a pretty cool play because I don't know if it was some kind of panic selling really quick. And I, anyway, got filled at 876 and then got out at 887. Let's see, I was in that trade for literally 17 seconds. Um, and it was a nice little, it was 11 cents, right? Not bad. Again, with 5 shares. My next trade was first one here over on WORX. That was just a little bounce play here. I got filled at 570, which was a little high. And then when it popped up here, I got out at 573. I think what happened here is I actually hit the button when we were down here. The level 2 was lagging. And so I'm not really sure where the bid was, but I mean, the price was down here in the 60s, so the bid had to be lower than where I got filled, and I put in a limit order. So um, somehow when I hit the bid, it was up at 570, and it got delayed. Um, so I wrote this note to myself here. It's terrible fill delayed, and not even where the bid was when I hit the button. And so then with level 2 not really working, I just kind of, when I saw prices printing above where I got in, I got out really quick. So it was just a 2.5 cents. Doesn't even cover commissions probably at that point, or barely breaks even. Um, anyway, that was 5 shares. And then the next couple were all, the rest of them were all 1 share trades. So the next one is on ICD right here. So this was a halt resume, I think, back here. I think it got halted up here again and then dropped. Let's see. Yeah. Right, yeah, I got halted here. Jesus Christ. I got halted on this candle. Let's zoom in a little bit here. actually pretty cool. Okay. So it got halted here, and then somehow this doesn't make sense though. Oh, it got halted here, and then yeah, then it fucking flushed out of here. So anyway, it got filled here at 58. The low here was in the 30s, and then it paused. It popped back up. Got out at 68. So nice little 10-cent trade there. Next one here. Not sure what I think I just saw 50 kind of holding up as support. That was a nice 20-cent trade. And let's see, how long did that take? I was in that for 7 seconds, this trade here. It's a nice little 20-cent scalp. It's actually a pretty cool trade. And then this one, just 3 cents because, yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't remember this one. It obviously didn't do what I wanted it to do. Getting filled at 10:10 and getting out here at 10:13, that seems strange. I don't remember that at all. It seems strange that I didn't add down here. Then the last trade of the day was this last one on WORX. So I had missed a fill right here, which was frustrating. But like, hit the button, didn't get filled. That's okay. That happens sometimes. I probably had level 2 been working, I maybe could have hit a buy market instead of a join the bid. Just if the spread's small enough at the bottom there, I'll do that sometimes. But level 2 was lagging so much I couldn't tell where the ask was, and if I hit buy market, there's a good chance if the spread's huge and the ask is way up high, and I get filled at market and it's high, it's a terrible entry. So I'd rather miss like I did, and then have a shitty fill and then take a loss because of it. Anyway, this ended up being a 9-cent trade a little while later because I got a nice little dip here, and again, it was like 4 seconds. So I'm not staying in these very long. I'm just in and out. So I was up $1.80 at the end of the day. Let's see, I think 6 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades. Is that right? Yeah, 7 trades, 7 winners. Okay, cool. So yeah, it was a good day. Obviously, works and did some work afterwards. Consolidated a little bit, but then took off. Had one hell of a day. My trades were back here, but after this, after 8:30 or so, 11:30 Eastern time, fucking crazy short squeeze. And then ICD at the end of the day too. So we'll probably keep an eye on those tomorrow. It seems like there's maybe going to be some action there. I can delete all this stuff. What was that? Can I undo? Does Control X work? Yeah. Oh, that's where I missed the fill. Okay. Shit. I'm a mess over here. Doing all kinds of things wrong. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here before I mess things up even worse. So it was a good day. P&L looks good. Let's open that real quick. Let's do it this way. Filter it by these trades. So not quite up to the peak that I hit here last week after, what was that, last Monday? Had a great day. There were only 3 trading days for me last week, so anyway, clawing our way back there though. Cumulative so far, $12.61, which basically what I'm doing to make that somewhat meaningful is multiply everything by 1,000 if that's possible. Since the beginning of April, we're at 552. So again, multiplying everything by 1,000. So when I'm taking 10 shares, it's actually 10,000. I'm taking 1 share, it's actually 1,000 shares. If I were doing that instead, that number would, you just move the decimal. Anyway, it was a good day, and I'm continuing to have good days, and that's really the most important part. We'll keep at it and keep adding share size, and then eventually we'll probably get the hell out of Thinkorswim because honestly, it sucks balls with the whole lagging level 2 thing. If it wasn't for that, if it wasn't, the level 2 wasn't lagging and it wasn't doing the whole, like, you know, phantom order fill thing in the beginning of the day, it actually even did it later in the day a couple times. I would stick around. I don't mind trading with the buttons without hotkeys. You know, trading with just these, I think these are just fine. I don't think there's any reason not to. Um, but anyway, we'll probably leave and have to go to probably an offshore broker anyway with the way my account size is. So I'll be trading probably with DAS or one of the other platforms. So okay, that's it. I'll be back tomorrow.